and welcome back to my Sinclair Micromatic Radio. As you can see, a bit worse for the wear. Dial still rotates. It's suffered a bit. That's a bit broken around the edges. I think there's a crack in the back plate, and it's been bodged about in the past. And obviously at some point it looks like a younger me soldered some wires across the battery terminal, which is probably why there's some solder blobs. Let's have a close-up look. Bring the little camera in. You can see how at some point a little me has got at it. Don't know why. I can't remember when I bought this. I don't think I got it as a kit. 2 transistors, a couple of diodes. Looks like a choke down there. Yeah, some resistors, a capacitor there, 2 diodes, 2 transistors. It's like a resistor and a couple of capacitors, and then the important tuner, which is a small trimmer, but the trimmer's been modified so that it has the dial on the other side. And then the last piece is the antenna, and there's 2 coils. There's the main coil, and then just on top, will I focus it a bit better? That's better. And then just on top there's the feedback coil. Actually have a 0.1 capacitor, 150k resistor there. I love the color-coded transistors. That's a quick look. That's what's left of my poor old Sinclair radio. Right, here we are. Let's take the back off. Now we're going to put power on it. So there's my power supply. Now if I connect the leads to the battery terminals, I don't think it's going to register any current flowing, but when you push that in, that connects the power to the radio. If I bring the microphone down, or the microphone, sorry, up to the earpiece, okay, that's about all the stations that it finds. One, it's a bit directional, sorry. So, not bad, but it still works after, I don't know, early 70s maybe. Might have to fix that crack. It comes up, goes from that end. So there you have it. Sinclair Micromatic. I'll show you the circuit next. Well, here we can see the circuit of the Sinclair little radio. And we have a tuned circuit here, which is coupled to this coil, and the RF and the audio frequencies come through and amplified by Q1. The RF frequencies pass down through C3 and D1 to ground, but the audio frequency passes through the choke, and a proportion of the audio frequency is fed back into the front end, going back through Q1 again, so it gets amplified a second time, which gives you slightly more gain, allows you to do things with less components. The DC blocking capacitor, so the audio passes through that. R3 is providing the bias to Q2. Q2 is just the second stage amplifier, and that provides the signal to the earpiece, and the earpiece is connected between the positive supply and the collector of Q2. I couldn't find a symbol that showed what this really looks like, because in reality, when you plug in the jack, the ground ring of the jack connects to the body of the jack, but the tip not only connects to these two connections but joins them together, and that forms the power switch. And of course it's run off two little kind of button cells, probably hearing aid type batteries. That's the circuit. Clive's engineers did quite well to get a nice little radio working with just so few components back in the day, which is around the late 60s, early 70s, I think this was made. But I can't find any dates for the one I've got. There's nothing written on it. But as you heard earlier, it still manages to pick up some sports radio channel. Not sure which one it is, but it's the only one it finds on medium wave. And I wouldn't know any different. I've not listened to medium wave radio, I don't know, last 20 years, I suppose. All the radios you got now are FM or DAB. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I'll catch you on the next one.